Titanic, R.M.S. Titanic, designed by Thomas Andrew, was a wonder of its age. 882 feet long, 92 feet wide, and 46,000 tons on water. It was massive. Facilities like swimming pool, gymnasium, and a Turkish bath on board were completely unheard of. It had the world's finest chefs, costliest pianos, and phones with wireless technology in 1912. It was the pride of the day, the dream of the technocrats. What could happen to this ship? A ship that even God, apparently, could not sink. Fellow YouTubers, a very good morning to all of you. Well, 14th April 1912, the R.M.S. Titanic collided with an iceberg and sank on its maiden trip itself. But is this incident of the sinking of R.M.S. Titanic a mere accident in the ocean? Or did the R.M.S. Titanic want to teach us a lesson by its fall? Well, according to me, of course it did. The creators of R.M.S. Titanic claim that this was a ship that even God could not sink. And ironically, it sank on its first trip itself. The point is that you can be as successful, as big and as ambitious as you want, but the moment you have pride in yourself, God knows how to crush that pride into powder. Even my pride was once shattered into pieces. Like last year, I received a black belt in karate, and coincidentally I got it just 1 month before an inter-school karate tournament. Well, after receiving this belt, I was at the top of the world, so proud and so overconfident on my own self that I didn't care about the tournament. The result was very clear. I was the first from the bottom of the table because I lost all the matches that I played. That is when I learned that due to my pride, I lost everything. This was the same tournament in which I had got a bronze medal when I was brown belt. But now, nothing. Due to my pride, I got nothing. But if I would have been humble, I could have come out of that failure and led myself towards success. And that is what we are supposed to do. The second lesson that I learned from the R.M.S. Titanic was that unhealthy competition kills. At the time of R.M.S. Titanic, there was another ship called the R.M.S. Olympic. Olympic was in fact made to compete with R.M.S. Titanic, and Titanic was made to compete with Olympic. Many a times we do have this feeling, why does he have everything? Why don't I do? Why does he have an iPhone? Why don't I do? And this brings envy, jealousy in our minds, and we start blocking others' path rather than removing the blocks from our path itself. Friends, we must learn something from the game of Flappy Birds that we play every day, where we need to challenge our own self before we can think of challenging others. Because when we challenge someone else, they have a particular limit. We just want to beat them and stay there, that's it. But when we challenge ourselves, we can go as high as we want. Unfortunately, we all have that feeling. Oh, he's Titanic? Oh, he's Olympic? Ha! I'm Titanic. That is the second lesson that I learned from R.M.S. Titanic. The third lesson that I learned was about the evil of ignorance. Many a times, we are advised by our parents, our elders, our teachers about so many things in life. We do follow some of them, but ignore many of them. R.M.S. Titanic received 6 warnings that day. Friends, 6 warnings from R.M.S. Carpathia, Columbia, and many other ships. But what did R.M.S. Titanic do? What do these petty ships Carpathia and Columbia know about the might of Titanic? They plainly ignored all the warnings that they got. There are 2 twins. There's a pair of twins in our class, and their father is a complete drunkard. Once I was casually talking to one of them, and I asked him that when you grow up, are you going to drink? And he was like, yes, of course. Why? Because father drinks. I moved on and asked his cousin brother, "When you grow up, are you going to drink?" "No way." "Why?" "Because my father drinks." He observed his father going through a health crisis and got those warnings from his surroundings. He wasn't given any warnings, but he got them. And that is exactly what we are supposed to do, even when we are not given warnings. If only R.M.S. Titanic would have listened to those mere warnings that were given to it by the other ships, a huge disaster could have been prevented. To conclude, I would like to conclude by saying that our life is like a beautiful ship to cross through all the problems in life, to cross through the ocean of birth and death. But unrighteousness, sinful living are like an iceberg. If the ship of life comes and collides with the iceberg of unrighteousness and sins, destruction, my friends, is certain. Pride, envy, and competition hindered the path of R.M.S. Titanic, and we all know what the result was. Thank you for watching this video, friends, and please like the video and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you.